Okay, I've not done this in a while, so I don't know how to start.
Okay, it's been a while,
It's been so long.
and we like to say we're sorry.
The fact that no, the fact that we were on a Discord call every day, so we don't have an excuse.
Bro, we've been calling them like
We call it every day. We don't have an excuse.
Nothing going on. We have no excuses, so just sweeping that all away.
Sorry.
Let's just get started, I guess.
Let's get started, bro. This time it's not Marvel though. This time it's multiple different stuff because we feel like
We need doing a Marvel one. But
yes.
We're gonna just do like a variety of subjects.
Variety.
The past few months, last year. Lot of stuff. So of course, we're all gonna die. I mean,
yeah.
Peter's been doing stuff. You know, he's been trying to get more land. Blah blah blah.
You know the thing about this, the thing about this situation, yeah, is that Ukraine didn't even do anything. It's like Russia is just mad for no reason.
What are they gonna do, you know?
I mean, they've had this war for a while. Yeah, I get that.
Like Russia's this and Ukraine's this.
But the attack was so unmotivated. Like, I get that you've had the war for a while, but it's just.
Russia's this big, but they still want more land. I don't really get that.
See,
I
like,
don't really understand.
the thing is, yeah, what Russia likes is control, and what the US is predicting is that they're rebuilding the Soviet Union, which is very scary because if you knew.
I did read that somewhere, and if that does happen, we're dead.
Well, we're all dead. Yeah, I think we can admit that.
But if Russia attacked anyone in the NATO,
In NATO, then they're done. Cause like, you know how many allies we've got.
Yeah, everyone in the NATO. If one of them gets attacked.
I actually feel really bad for Ukraine, but at the same time I'm a bit relieved because the reason we can't assist Ukraine, like army-wise, we can assist them economically, but we're not allies with them. They're not part of NATO, and the reason they can't join is because of what Russia's doing. The reason Russia attacked them was so that they couldn't get into NATO, because once they get into NATO, they're safe. Now we can't accept them anymore because of the unmotivated attack. Oh, bro, if they attacked a country part of NATO, they know what they've done.
Yeah,
Putin knows what he's done.
There's like 20, I think it's 20 or 30.
Yeah, they're starting, but it's starting to look serious since the, well, it was already serious, but it's starting to look serious for other countries since they're shipping out troops, you know?
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is, don't get me wrong, the World War III does happen. It's gonna last for like so long, and it's gonna impact a lot of Gen Z's life, because like, even just kids our age, you know, like how are they gonna
definitely
successfully get out of secondary school?
Talking about that, linking back to that, let's talk about Cobra Kai season 5. It's got nothing to do with it, but who cares? Season 5, bro.
If anyone hasn't seen Cobra Kai, then
what are you doing, bro?
She got me into it.
Like no, if he hadn't have watched it by now, I would have been on his case. Like, that's Cobra Kai, man.
Because I have seen the original Karate Kid so many times.
Yeah, man.
I never thought I'd get interested in the TV show because you guys know how sequel works. Some sequels are so bad.
But this one.
I don't want to bring up any multi-fandom you've got. When Star Wars had a sequel, it went horribly. And as you guys know, I'm a big Star Wars fan, and that hurt me. So if I would have saw a Karate Kid sequel and it wasn't good, obviously, bro. That's why I don't trust sequels. That's why I never watched it. But when I watched it, I was like, this is actually good.
The fact that Chosen, the guy who knows more,
when that happened, I got so freaked
out. I got so gassed because Daniel didn't learn everything. So the fact that now he can.
He knows like so many things. He knows a lot of things that nobody else does.
He knows so many tricks, so many tips. Like, it's gonna help. Yeah. I feel like he's gonna take Cobra Kai to an even higher level than it already is. Cause right now it's like here. It's gonna go up to there, bro. Like, it's gonna blow up. Season 5, bro, is gonna be a madness.
It's gonna be crazy, honestly, because it's gonna show, obviously, from what
the aftermath of Hawk and Tori winning, I guess.
Yeah. When I saw he paid the referee, I got so upset.
I got so mad because Tori.
won that fight, no
exactly.
Even if it was like, even though it was rigged, if it wasn't rigged, we all know that she would have won.
Yeah, but at the same time, I feel bad for Tori because she wanted that win so bad. She doesn't have anything else.
She didn't like get the win how she wanted it to. She like paid to win.
Yeah, that's why I feel upset for her because I wanted her to get it fair and square.
If you train a whole year for an All Valley tournament and then just like
have it rigged,
you find out that you won because your sensei cheated. That's not really. I'd be like, you know.
I'd be so upset, bro.
When did you see Tori exposing that to everyone? I don't know how it's gonna end up.
Bro, I think the character development for Tori this season is gonna be mad.
I feel like she's gonna become good.
She was good in this season. Let's admit it.
She was good, but Cobra Kai,
Cobra Kai is ruining her, but I feel like she doesn't have a choice because her family situation.
You know what Cobra Kai does? Sensei says, student does. That's what happened to Miguel when he realized, doesn't always rely on the sensei. It relies on, how you want to do it, like not how your sensei wants to teach you.
Yeah, it definitely
doesn't make sense for people who haven't seen Cobra Kai, but
that's Cobra Kai for you.
That's Cobra Kai for you, honestly. It's just a lot of twists and turns every single episode.
What I'm excited to talk about, is Sienna May. Oh, don't even get.
Well, I feel like you should do talking for this. I actually don't know what.
Okay, should I explain?
All I know is that someone got,
Yeah, should I explain?
I feel like you should talk about this because I have no idea what.
So, 2 TikTok influencers, Sienna May, Jack Wright. To be honest, I knew nothing about these people. Even though how famous they are, I knew nothing about them till this situation happened. I knew a bit of Jack Wright here and there, but I knew nothing. So apparently there was this whole TikTok personality back in 2020 where they were like a couple, but they weren't really a couple. So everyone was telling them to get together because they acted like a couple. But so like throughout, no one said any.
Yeah. Well, we obviously can't talk about what she did because the video will get.
But yeah.
To make it more sensible, she did something to Jack which he didn't want to happen.
He didn't consent to, yeah.
He didn't consent to anything that she did.
So then quite near the end of 2020, a video came out, and this video was from one of Jack's friends actually, and it was a video of Sienna May. So Jack Wright, he's passed out on the couch. He's clearly passed out.
Yeah, I remember seeing this,
we could tell he's passed out. Sienna May gets on his lap and starts making out with him.
Yeah.
And of course, that's not consensual. And his friend sees what happened, and he gets a bit confused, so he stands up. But then later he realizes the severity, and he's like, "Yo, stop!" And there's video proof of him telling her to stop. Yeah. And then months after the accusation, she came out with videos denying them. She kept on denying them, and then she got her legal team involved. She left social media for a few months, and now she's back, and she's making videos about how, like, her legal team's dealing with that, and she wants everybody to know about her mental health. Like, it's a bit mad to me. It's a bit mad. We love to have you on the podcast. No, in a way, but she was on a podcast. She was on a podcast, and on that podcast,
I think
her legal team addressed the accusations. Her legal team did address those accusations, but of course I'm iffy of her legal team. It felt like that whole podcast was caught. Like, I'm pretty sure no one wanted to be there. But thoughts?
Thoughts, honestly, I don't know. Personally, I don't know any TikTokers, I don't really like TikTokers. Like, I find them,
obnoxious,
arrogant,
untalented.
And definitely untalented. Because people always be like, have you influencers, you know. What they do is just like, well, for some people, such as Noah Beck, you know, he's doing his football thing.
You guys have got you guys got
That's
talent.
really cool.
If one American
Yeah,
tells us in the comments it's soccer, I'm gonna flip.
But yeah, but I feel like the word influencer doesn't mean anything nowadays, because a real influencers, like people who push certain movements, such as the World War III thing. We see a lot of Ukraine protest, which is like an influencer move. You know, you have to go out there, show your fans or people that you entertain.
That you do this, right? Oh my gosh, I'm a good person.
Like that you're a real person. Like you're just not a whole new person when the camera's involved.
Exactly.
Certain situations. Yeah.
Which is why I admire YouTube personalities more, because, for example, Logan Paul, he did the Black Lives Matter post.
Logan Paul, his Black Lives Matter movement, that was really.
He didn't record himself. No one recorded him. Other people recorded him.
He went out there on the front lines.
Did it himself, and he put his point out. He left his point there, and he's done it well. But what should we talk about next? We've got a list of stuff actually.
Since our channel is based on Marvel, and we haven't talked about Spider-Man in a long time. And,
Bro.
And the last video we did was in 2021.
So wait, is there any major movies that came out?
I think Superman came out.
I think so.
Okay, Spider-Man No Home.
Spider-Man No Home. Oh my gosh, the thing we talked about for months. We made some theories. I guess you guys could fact check us on that.
A lot of theories that we got right, actually. I got a lot of theories right.
You guys could fact check us on that. Like, we did get a lot of things right.
Last video, which was 11 months ago.
Check. Go.
It's a year now. Like a week ago we uploaded.
It's been a year. It's been a year.
Like this year.
Cause
it's been a year.
I'm 14 now. And when we made that, I was still 12. I was actually still 12 when we made that. It was not my 13th birthday yet.
That's crazy.
I'm 14 now. Fucking hell, we are old.
Well, I'm not old. I'm still a baby.
You're still 13. A few more days, but you're still 13.
So there's No Way Home. No Way Home.
No Way Home. Oh my god.
I have a lot to say about it, which is a lot of critical stuff, because a lot of it doesn't make sense. But since the fans are here for us enjoying No Way Home, you start off with it. I'll go on my tangent about how this doesn't make sense, that doesn't make sense.
I think the writing was iffy, but I think what saved it was not the script, but the plot, if that makes sense. I think what saved it, what carried it on his back, Andrew, Toby, Sinister 6 or Sinister 5, I should say, the ending. Oh my god, so much to say about the ending.
I'm fine with it, because
I love it.
Now we're gonna get another trilogy. We're gonna have actual Spider-Man. Because as you know, there's a casual tradition on this channel where I hate Tom Spider-Man, but now I love him. Honestly, I love him.
Yeah, now there's a lot to love about him. There's a lot to love about him.
Unravel about his new arc that he's gonna discover in Spider-Man 4. But to me, it's gonna be Spider-Man 1, because Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home, No Way Home is a good trilogy.
Far From Home was
a way to refresh.
Far From Home was a nice comfort movie, but not really a Spider-Man movie.
Honestly, I feel like Far From Home is just like a nice comfort movie to put on, chill by the fire too. Because it's not really Spider-Man. It's just you know the sudden casual tradition of Nick Fury coming in, Avengers somehow helping. But in No Way Home, we didn't get that, which I finally deserved and got, because I feel like in his other past movies, we've just seen a lot of him getting help from a lot of people.
But now he's Spider-Man.
I just want to see Spider-Man, not Spider-Man and the Avengers No Way Home. If you know what I mean.
Power-wise, he was always strong. But now in mind, in morale, he's strong.
He's like, he's independent now. He's finally discovering how much power he actually holds.
He's discovering what he needs to do.
Yeah, he's discovering that he's taking this responsibility and actually, offering it to the world.
Aunt May.
Before he used to just be like, I'm in the Avengers, I'm in the Avengers, guys. But now we got someone who's looking out for the city, patrolling the neighborhoods, actually being the hero that we all seen in the past reincarnation of Spider-Man. As you know, Tobey Maguire. We all love Tobey Maguire's movies. Like, no one can hate Tobey Maguire's movies.
Nobody can hate him.
It has ups and downs. I mean, Amazing Spider-Man 2 could have been better.
The writing, but like Andrew makes up for it, of course.
Yeah, in my personal opinion, the Amazing Spider-Man 1 is better than Amazing Spider-Man 2. And a lot of people are gonna hate me for that.
No, that's actually quite true. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is written poorly.
It's written so good because we see a lot of Peter Parker's life, but in the Amazing Spider-Man 2, we saw a lot more of it.
We wanted to see Spider-Man.
Not like, Peter Parker finding out about his dad. That could have just been like something that we skip past, because in the past movies of Spider-Man, we always ignore the fact that his parents have died.
If they put that in if they put that in number 1, I feel like it would have rolled better.
I'm glad with the whole him like taking a whole lot of the movie becoming Spider-Man, but he became Spider-Man too quickly. I feel like he became Spider-Man way too quick. Because he obviously got bit, but then like still spent like a week as Peter Parker, and then it took a long time for him to actually become Spider-Man.
I think you're right. I think you're definitely right.
Because obviously we haven't seen Spider-Man home, we haven't seen the MCU Peter, actually turn into Spider-Man. We just saw it from Civil War.
I think in the next movie it would be good to show like a flashback.
Well, that's what the Disney Plus shows, isn't it? Spider-Man freshman year.
Oh.
I feel like it's gonna show a lot of his backstory.
I think I've not heard of this. Spider-Man.
You haven't heard of it?
Spider-Man freshman.
We got introduced within the lineup of TV shows. Agatha's show coming out. Yeah, Spider-Man show. But it's gonna be animated though. So it's like a comic book.
Oh, okay.
Voiceovers from Tom Holland and that.
Wow. Okay, a bit of that I'm shocked about, but most of it, like, yeah, it is what it is.
Honestly, I can't wait for Agatha's show.
Agatha's show, bro.
Agatha's show is gonna be really.
Her character's so interesting. I love it. It. Like in the comics, she's a bit like, she's not as good. But usually it's like,
That's because like, I'm not saying this as an offense, but in the comics she's irrelevant. But I feel like they took a good choice to bring her in one division. But I feel like there could have been another villain besides Agatha.
Yeah, because usually it's like, oh, you're really bad in the movies, but you're sick in the comics. This is like you're really bad in the comics, but you're sick in the movies. It's a bit like iffy, but it works. It works because you're improving it. I guess you're not making it worse, so that's a good thing. What do we talk about next? Life in lockdown.
To be fair,
Life in lockdown.
I feel like lockdown helped a lot of us.
Yeah, I think.
Especially me, because obviously we all went in. Because for me and what's your online name?
Cads. Just Cads, bro. Just Cads.
Cads. Okay. For me, Cads. Obviously, we improved a lot in lockdown because we only started secondary school a year before lockdown, which wasn't actually not even a year, like a few months. Like
we basically missed year 7.
We missed the whole entire introduction of the new chapter of our life.
Literally.
It's really hard because we have to do online. And obviously, as kids, we'll be like, we don't want to do online. We just want to do
almost in year 10 now.
That did like affect our education life.
I think this explains it.
For us in the home, I think.
I think this explains why we took a break. Well, not a break actually.
Yeah, because
it was a break.
School came back, but we obviously can't make excuses again because we didn't do anything. But obviously, our education didn't have to be because we did it.
I think the reason we took a break was because we really couldn't be asked with everything going on. The amount of, like, because especially from, like, the fact that I had to move schools twice in 1 year, like, go back and forth, my mind was boggled. I had so much to catch up on, like, tests, like,
And especially because, like, even just, like, this new school year, it's been hard for us.
It's been very...
Just, like, education
Yeah, it's been very
rough, especially since we're starting our exams. I don't know what it's called in America, but I'm just gonna say exams.
exams.
But it's gonna take a big meteorite hit on us because that meteorite will be full of stuff that we need to do.
GCSEs, bro, don't even get me started.
Because for our American viewers, GCSEs are struggle.
It's like SATs for you guys.
Essays.
It's like your SATs. Like, say I was to say, oh my gosh, SATs, don't even get me started. Like, that's basically what I would say if I was American.
I don't condone that behavior.
Sorry, Americans. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys. But that's what I would say if I was American. GCSEs are basically the equivalent.
Was tough because obviously we wouldn't have the mentality to wake up early just to go on our computers for 6 hours a day. Because obviously you'd be like, oh, we're at home, so like, who's gonna stop us? Because like, there's nothing that anyone can do besides a phone call to your parents.
Basically. Oh.
That's what it takes, honestly.
COVID, bro. Being the fact that Boris, like, come on, mate. If you have like, he's trying to get over COVID, but it's just.
Okay, I can see why he would do that because, in my personal opinion, COVID's never gonna go away. It's just gonna be something that we have to live with.
Yeah, it's definitely just gonna be the vaccine. We've got the vaccine. Less symptoms. If it's less symptoms, because I haven't had the vaccine. When I had COVID, I was sick for like 1 day. Rest of the week, I was perfectly fine. I didn't go to school.
It's gonna get a lot of controversy, but in my opinion, I'm an anti-vaxxer. I don't really see a point of the vaccine.
Oh, well, why's that? I'm actually.
I'm gonna do a whole science definition. You don't open the door. That's gonna take like 20% of the whole podcast.
To be honest, I think the theory. I think.
To keep it short, the vaccine was only made for abroad stuff. Like people when you go abroad for work, people who are going abroad in general.
I think it does help though, because the thing is.
It does help, wrong, but in my personal opinion, if I was given a choice to have it or not, I wouldn't. Which will get a lot of controversy.
Not that he's being forced, like you guys don't call the police or anything. He just wants to get it because of his own reasons.
Because obviously they'll be a bit paranoid. This has been going on for like 3 years.
His wants have to have it.
But I just don't, I just don't approve of it.
Yeah, he's just getting it because he wants to travel, and that's pretty much the same with me. I hate needles. That's the only reason I don't want to get it.
Since we have to live with it now. Obviously, I'm kind of forced to get it. To go abroad.
Yeah,
so I had to get it, but obviously I don't approve of it. But the only way for me to go on flights is to get it, which is really it's a struggle honestly. But
man, I think that what Boris is doing, it's gonna help us get over it. It's gonna cause commotion though. It's gotta cause commotion. I think he's kind of right in the aspect that I had it for 1 day and then the rest of the week I was completely fine and I missed a whole week of school. I think that was a bit unfair. I think if I'm fine, I should be able to go. So I think this is good.
I feel like COVID's gonna last forever. It's just gonna be another type of flu.
So we gotta get used to it.
It's gonna be like a reoccurring flu that you get often.
Like I caught COVID, so I'm not gonna be in today, but I'll be in tomorrow.
Obviously, I haven't got COVID. Like I've been 3 years going on without getting it because if I haven't got it, then why should I take a vaccine? I'm not trying to say that I'm immune or anything. Like I'm a superhuman, but if I haven't gotten it, then why should I? Because obviously I support always wearing masks. Not even just saying that to the fact that like I never show my face, but you should. You have to wear a mask. Honestly, you have to wear a mask. And I've kind of adapted to the whole mask thing because like in school no one's always wearing a mask. But every time I do wear it, and our school lowers it down and says, "Alright guys, you have to wear the mask." I'm the one who doesn't get it, because I still have my mask on. Well, I'm not trying to say that the mask is like a vaccination, but you just wear it. It's just like you still gotta wear it no matter what.
I think
even if it's gonna be an actual illness.
I think you are right about that, but I hate masks for many reasons. I'm a glasses user.
It's itchy and stuff.
With me, I think it's the reason I don't like wearing masks is because I'm a glasses user. Like it's hard. Like my glasses steam up cause
sometimes I'll be wearing not sometimes, but I wear a mask in class every day, and just like putting my glasses on to look at the board up a little bit, and it just fogs it up.
Steams.
It gets annoying, but like you have to readjust it perfectly to make sure it doesn't go into the frames.
Yeah, I think I think you're right about that. I think masks. A lot of people have gotten used to it. Even though we don't have to wear it anymore, I still see many people on the streets wearing it. I mean, that's good. I'm encouraging you guys to wear masks. I'm not saying don't wear masks.
Yeah,
But if you don't want to wear it,
promote like don't wear masks because when the virus first happened, nobody wanted to wear a mask, which is like
or I
you know
I hated masks. I thought it'd be cool at first, but then it was just a bit.
yeah, because everyone just walking around with masks. I was like, it's gonna happen forever. Everyone's just gonna be walking around with masks. But now
Yeah,
it's being lifted, and it's just gonna be a part of nature now. Like Corona's just
100%, 100%.
it's just gonna be a part of nature that we have to struggle doing and keeping with.
Definitely. We were gonna talk about the. What were we gonna talk about
storm
next?
that happened. That was
The storm. Oh, that was mad. That was mad.
Like I saw sheep flying in everywhere. I saw a cow getting lifted into the air.
Bro, I saw a guy on his electric scooter get flown.
Like so many people were getting thrown around everywhere.
Bro, that storm, bro. When I found out people died from it, like.
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, this is kind of serious. Cause at first it's funny, like everyone's just doing like anime stuff where they pretend they're moving the leaves.
I was very scared because I kind of got blown a bit. I can't lie. I have a good grip, but for some reason this storm has just got me. It just got me.
Yeah, I was fully walking and just got back.
Yeah, I think the thing with this storm is, like, a lot of people didn't expect it to kill people and like ruin things, and I think they thought it was just gonna be a bit of wind, to be honest, a bit of wind, but a lot more than that. A lot more.
It somehow magically went away now. I don't know how that's. I don't know. Oh, obviously, I think a lot of things are fake, but for a storm just to go away like that, it's kind of weird.
Okay, well, here come conspiracies. All right, let's conspiracy time.
Did someone make a big leaf blow all the wind away? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
It could be possible, man. I don't even know at this point.
Bro, the thing with storm is, yeah, is that like our school especially. Should we tell them? Our school, bro, we had to like block off all the exits. Our car got flipping. Our car got the like. It got like the roof got like here's tiles, yeah, and here's a car, and then the wind just and then the tiles just fucking roll. To be honest, I found it so funny when stuff started to break. I found it so funny.
No, it was funny, but then again, if you think about it, for real,
it's peak.
Crazy. It's just I don't know how that was.
Definitely, man. Bro, this is a bit off topic, but I want to talk about those 299p sunset lamp things. It's going viral. I've been getting these ads. Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people are talking about it. Basically, there's these.
I need to get a reference image for this, 'cause I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, basically, there's a sunset lamp. Yeah, it's going. Everybody's promoting it. All accounts promoting it on TikTok.
Oh, sunset lamps.
Like 99p or something. I think it's a scam. I think it's 99p, but £30 shipping. Tell you that one.
Yeah.
For 99p.
Amazon can legit be like $1 pound, and it will be like £50 or dollar shipping.
£50. That's like £50, bro.
Exactly.
Like, I feel like there's a lot of promotions for selling stuff lately, and it's just getting so annoying because like you don't know if it's legit or not. Like these LED lights, yeah, they're new. I've actually, to be honest, I have bought and accidentally broken an LED light in the time we've been gone for our podcast. That's how like all this like selling shit, all these new lamps and 99p bottles.
99 people.
Or let's talk about our new setups. Let's talk about how different it is from last time.
I mean, just look at mine then you'll spot a mega difference. Just look at mine and you'll see a lot of things have changed.
You'll spot a difference in your voice and your setup, and my voice and my setup, and like my looks as well. Like I've upgraded.
I think the most noticeable change about my setup is this desk. Like this desk is a desk.
Bro, it's a desk.
Okay, it's the keyboard obviously and everything else.
Anything,
I've changed a lot
I
of
don't know.
the
Maybe there's like Spider-Man sitting next to you or something. I don't even know. Like probably.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. Uh, Ion's big with the figurines. I only have one figurine, and that's the one Ion gave me, to be honest.
What, the Taskmaster one?
Yep. I think the most noticeable thing about me that's brand new is
I think you got new glasses. I think that's what changed. You got new glasses.
No, bro. I had a teeny bit of a glow up within the one past year.
I know.
I finally got a mic. Flipping out.
Yeah, Mike.
I finally got one. Flipping out.
You know, it's skinny now.
Remember when that one video where we were like, drum roll please? I was like, I'm getting a mic. And a year later,
We finally got one.
I promised you guys, and I kept true to my promise.
You asked it, well, they didn't ask, but you asked me, shall we see?
Bro, your voice is so much deeper. I'm pretty sure the fans are gonna be like, bro, this guy hit puberty. Moving on.
What is there to talk about, honestly? Where's she? We haven't planned this at all, for being honest.
Yeah, I think I was just like, you know what? Let's do a podcast. You know, fuck it, let's do a podcast. I think we should talk about
Actually, I have no idea what we should talk about.
depression.
Depression.
It's depressing, man. Moving on.
Multiverse of Madness. That's coming out. Maybe. Multiverse of Madness. The Batman.
Multiverse of Madness, bro. America Chavez.
America Chavez.
Tell them why this excites me. Tell them why it excites me.
Because we're finally getting an LGBTQ representation of the character who's gonna be a major.
Homophobes, come at me in the comment. Tell me I'm an L. Tell me I'm a bozo. Tell me ratio. Nah. L unsubscribed. Gay people are L's. Nah, bro.
See a lot of epileptic stuff. And shifting into the, it's gonna be crazy.
Bro, I think what was I gonna say? I think you know how Doctor Strange won an award for its graphics and its animation, its editing.
Yeah.
I think Multiverse of Madness is gonna get
Bro, it's
bigger
gonna
one.
get so much stuff.
This movie might just be more gas than No Way Home. Like to me it's a bit.
My bias is saying that No Way Home.
Yeah,
My other bias is saying that.
my heart says Spider-Man, but my brain says.
My heart says Batman. So good. Batman comes out in Batman is so good.
I'm not the biggest DC fan, so I'll let you talk about Batman for a second.
She's like dumbfounded right now. But for the DC people, Batman's gonna be good. That's all you know. Batman's gonna be amazing.
Batman is it's gonna be a good movie. I'm definitely gonna try and check the movie out. There is one more situation that I wanted to talk about. Spider-Verse, it's a thing now. It's a thing. We were right. Wait, we were right. Wait, let's do it. We were right. Let's take a minute to soak that in. We were right, and Marvel lied to us.
About what?
Andrew, Toby. Is it we got lied to? Like we were right.
Everyone. I mean, I actually want to know how the rumor started that they were gonna be in it. That's like, how did the rumor start?
I think it was the fact that it was Spider-Man 3, so they wanted 3 Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, because like the whole plot of thing.
You know what my theory was? Was that because Tom's had his identity revealed, before the trailer came out, my theory was, you know what, Toby and Andrew are gonna jump in, and they're gonna pretend to be Spider-Man when he's at school and when he's at different places. They're gonna be Spider-Man, and they'll be like, how can he be Spider-Man if there's? I thought that was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna deny the allegations, but he goes back to school, yeah. Everybody still thinks he's Spider-Man. Like they have this thought in their head, so he removes that thought from their head. So I thought he was gonna deny the allegations, but he didn't, surprisingly.
I mean, we all thought No Way Home was gonna be many things. Like we thought it was just gonna be because when Far From Home came out and the end credit scene, I was like, holy shit, what's gonna happen in the
Bro,
third movie?
I was like, oh.
Revealed, J. Jonah Jameson was there, which gave me a big hint that Toby's gonna have a cameo maybe. But then we got a whole movie with him. It's like, wow, it's like it's so surreal because I still can't believe that I'm watching videos of them on set messing around. It's crazy because
I can't believe they're back. Like it's just a bit. It doesn't seem real. Yeah, it just doesn't seem real, innit?
To always just come together. But obviously, in my small little brain, like obviously that would have happened, but it did happen. Like it somehow managed to make this all like come back. All of them come back. I mean, into one big movie, which blew up in like a week.
In a week, bro.
Yeah.
Tom Holland cried when he found out how many what the rating was and how many views, how many viewings, how much money they've made off it. He cried, but he's like, oh my gosh, like my dreams come true.
The movie does contain a lot of fan service though. That's my only issue. It does contain a lot of fan service, such as like us getting. Obviously, I'm not complaining that we got Toby and Andrew. I'm glad that we got them.
I'm so glad we got them. It just doesn't really make sense. That a bit of it just doesn't make sense.
I feel like they did that just so we can
enjoy it.
Suck up the moment that we finally got them on screen together.
Andrew Garfield is such a good liar.
Even just them hugging, that's all I need in my life. Just a free Spider-Man actors just hugging out.
The pointing thing. We got the pointing thing.
The pointing thing. That was good.
Spot on, lads.
We all expected it.
Shout out to you.
When we saw the whole Peter thing, we
oh, and there was something I wanted to talk about. anyone who's able to, who's not a shy public speaker, we'd love to have you on the podcast and talk about whatever you want to talk about, because we haven't had guests. We have not had guests, bro. We need guests on this podcast. We do. The more guests we have, the more the merrier. We can't have like 500 people at once.
The more we can
make more podcasts. Like, come on, like, don't you want our KMC back?
I mean, we were gonna have one guest on this show, and they're probably watching this right now. I'm not gonna mention names, but I'm sorry that we didn't include you because we took some massive break. But they always wanted to be on it. I think you know who I'm talking about.
I do want to include my brother, and he's probably watching this, but I don't want to be on the show and then we just have a guy in the background like, well, go on, fam, I want to talk about these stabbings up on the streets. Like, I don't really want that on the show. So I'm sorry, I'm not including you, bro. I ain't trying to talk about your ops in this,
In this formal environment that we work upon.
Anything you want to say to us, guys, just put it down below. It's been 30 minutes.
I feel like I'm gonna start what's it called?
Take your time.
I was gonna say Patreon, but we can't afford that.
No, bro, we can't afford that. I don't know
about. I was gonna say Patreon, but we can't afford that. I just lost my train of thought. I had a good idea, but it's not going on. But
OnlyFans? A Reddit. Do you want to start a Reddit?
I'll do it.
We'll start a Reddit. Start a Reddit maybe. If this video gets at least.
And if we do,
get 15 likes, then we can start Reddit.
We're gonna start like a hashtag called O.K fan art, and whoever has the most best fan art make it our profile.
Yeah, because we can't be asked to make our own profile.
No, but we'll make it like our profile banner for a week.
For a week. But if it's a good one,
we'll tag you in the description that you make the banner.
If it's
so
a
you can get.
platinum worthy one, I did a KSI there, then we'll put it on our profile picture. If
Yeah.
it's a good one, you guys can, you know, if you guys are good at art, you know, hit us up. This video is probably gonna get 2 views, but you know, have hope, because we've been on for so long. I'm pretty sure it's only gonna get 2 views. This is our 3rd apology video, but it's a long one, so it's worth it.
I mean, it has been 40 minutes.
So do you wanna wrap it up here?
I feel like we've talked about a lot of things.
I feel like we have. That's okay. I guess it's done.
I feel like we did talk about a lot of boy fandom, talked about a lot about controversy on TikTok.
What more do you guys want? Would you want us to
Talked
kill
about,
ourselves?
like,
I'm pretty sure this is okay. Stop coming at us for not uploading. Actually look at the comments. Like, it's okay, guys, we understand. And then 2 weeks later, guys, why aren't you uploading? Like, if you understand, you won't shout at me.
I mean, since we did, as you can see on the channel, we have no videos up because we want to start fresh again. We want to start new. So it's not like, you know, a big gap. Obviously, YouTube will be like, well, you guys took a massive break, you just coming back and expecting a lot of, you know, clout.
But if this video gets 15 likes, I guess I'll start a Reddit for us, because Ayan's a bit.
No, trust me. If this video does get out to the right audience, I will do. Every week we'll choose the best fan art out of 10.
And shout you out. We'll shout you out to our 2 subscribers.
The hashtag will go from like popular to least popular, and the first 10 will decide which is the best. Make it the banner, which will be cool.
You guys happy? We're getting ideas now.
We're getting ideas.
Yeah. I think that's it. I think that wraps it up.
I think we've wrapped all of the topics up.
Yep.
But we are gonna make a lot of more videos about obviously a lot of things that we talked about here, but
We promise.
such as No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, and upcoming Marvel projects.
Oh, I do want to mention that if Putin blows us up, we can't upload videos anymore.
Yeah. So like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna take like a 5-year break.
It's 5 years. It's enough.
Just in case of 5-year break.
5 years.
But
We'll be like 20 something.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
I think that's it.
Goodbye.
Peace.
Wait.